Hi guys, we are back. This time for a very quick review of some Revit plugins na ginagamit natin for rendering. I suppose by this time gusto nyo na makahanap ng render plugins na pwede natin gamitin sa Revit. So let's go to Google. Render engine for Revit. Tingnan natin kung anong isa-suggest niya sa atin. So the latest one sinasabi niya Indigo, Iray, Keyshot, and Lumion. You see the prices also as 2020. But what is more interesting to me is a blog that I've read a couple of years back comparing 6 Revit rendering plugins. Tignan natin. So this is done by Revit Pure, a blog, online blog, comparing 6 Revit rendering plugins. We have some credits given. Credits due to the designer or the creator of this model that was used for the rendering test. Gawa daw siya ni Antonio Aramburu, okay? From somewhere in Spain. Okay, ito yung 6 na images. Ano ba yung natitipuhan natin dyan? Number 3 looks good. 4 is pretty decent, and 6 is okay. Yung number 5 medyo distorted. So yung number 1, AUTODESK Cloud Rendering. So built-in na yan sa Revit. Anong pros and cons? Andyan, decent colors, good shadows, interesting reflection. Kaya lang ayaw niya ng sky. Ayaw niya nun. So it's not so good. Number 2, yung rendering sa Revit. Included na yan. Pero medyo hindi siya ganun kaganda. So hindi siya recommended. So compared to cloud rendering, dito mas maganda. Mas maganda pa rin yung cloud rendering. Ito yung number 3, Enscape. So ito yung paborito natin. Ano sabi niya? Gorgeous sky daw. Nagustuhan niya. Ganda daw yung entourage, sharp colors. Ang cons, limited people or trees or entourage. And minimension niya dyan yung 2.4 pa. And you see the cost is about $450. V-Ray. Tingnan natin yung V-Ray. Okay naman. But it looks like hindi masyadong sharp. No? So kailangan daw i-customize. Yung mga default textures hindi maganda. Hindi rin maganda yung default Revit entourage, and it's $350. Lumion. Maraming gumagamit ng Lumion ngayon. Anong review nito? Amazing objects. Fun and exciting to use. Good sky. Ito ang ayaw niya. Yung interface medyo nakaka-confuse. And the default textures are not impressive. That means you have to apply the materials. At yung cost, ayaw ko nung cost niya. Masyado siyang mahal. No? For the pro version is about $3,500. Nako, mahal to. Ano pa? Yung last na ipapakita niya. TWINMOTION. Ito rin, maraming gumagamit ito. TWINMOTION. It's more of a gamer rendering software. And maganda naman daw yung mga entourage. Weird lang yung clouds, and the shadows are odds, and the reflections are not so good. Mahal din siya, $3,000. So in conclusion, gusto niya yung Enscape. It is the best tool daw to create a great rendering when time is limited, and architects always have limited time. So yan yung website niya where he have a blog. So let's just go back to the renderings. Let's take a look again. Yun. Number 3. Gusto natin yung number 3. Let's look back at number 3. Yan. Enscape. Oh. So it looks like this is a good idea. We can download Enscape para sa ating Revit rendering. So let's give credit to the guy who did this blog. His name is Nicolas Catelier from Canada. Okay. He's an architect and a BIM manager. So we speak the same language, kumbaga. Salamat sa iyo, Architect Nicholas Catilier. We give due credits to your blog, and we hope you keep creating such contents. So yan yung blog niya, Revit Pure. Nagtuturo din siya ng Revit, and of course he have all those training bundles. Kaya lang hindi libre, may bayad yan, no? Tayo naman, pare-pareho tayong Filipino, kaya on my free time, I made sure that I'll impart what I know, and you benefit from it. And that's the simple joy that I have in my heart. Basta nakakatulong tayo, okay? So again, thank you, Mr. Nicholas Catilier. Mahaba na yung credits na binigay namin sa iyo. Let's go to some families na pwede natin gamitin when we do our Revit models. Ito yung Revit City. This is a common file sharing website where modelers are uploading models, and where new users can also download families. Okay, you need to log in, create your username para ka maka-download dyan. Let's look at the gallery, yung mga sample works ng mga using their Revit family. So it's pretty okay. Of course, ang di-display nila dyan yung magagandang trabaho talaga, no? Yan, kahit pagkain meron, may steak pa, oh. And these are some other renderings. So in order to download, punta ka dun sa download left hand side, yung master format. Nandyan actually yung mga yan eh. Puntahan natin yung furnishings. Expand mo yan. Furnishings. Click mo yan. Oh, nandyan na, no? So you don't need to really search. You have to know the category of what you're looking for. Makikita mo yan, enlisted na yan dyan. And then you can select and download. Of course, if you have time, you can create your own families. Actually, yung mga Revit novice na, yung magagaling na talaga, magawa yan ng sarili nilang families. One day we'll go there, creating and editing families. So in order to download, you need to log in or join this website. Okay, doon naman tayo sa isang website pa. This is my favorite website, beamobject.com. Yan, ito very professional talaga. And you have all the branded models provided by the manufacturers, no? So hindi lang siya 3D model, it's also loaded with all the building information data, and usually it comes in different versions. Meron yan something for Revit, something for SketchUp, something for ArchiCAD, for AutoCAD. Makikita niyan later on. So now we're trying to search for escalators. Chinek natin yung under the category of construction, and then let's apply the search. Let's see yung ano lalabas. Yan, gaganda. You see all those commercial elevators, Let's select one, high traffic Tugela. So this is from ThyssenKrupp. Yan, branded talaga. Yan ang mga ginagamit natin talaga on big projects. It even have a 360 view, a preview in 360 mode. Makikita mo yan, pwede natin paikutin. That's just a preview, you did not even download it yet, but you can see the level of detail that is in this family. So if you click download, makikita mo yung mga versions na available siya. It's available in ArchiCAD, AutoCAD, 3D Object, SketchUp, and of course our Revit. If you click download, it will ask for a login. So I'm not using my login here now. Just log into this website. It's totally free, and you can download as much as you want. Meron ding mga plants. Tingnan natin. Pang landscape, no? Of course, Filipino architects hindi pwedeng meron yan dinesign na walang landscape. So lalo pa ngayon, no? Gusto natin yung mga design natin are environmentally sustainable. Sabi nga, merong indoor plants. Of course, you'll have your vegetation around your buildings. So this is a sample plant. It's a tree, maple tree, and available din siya in different versions. And of course, that's our Revit. So, but again, you need to log in and register to that. So, thank you to beamobject.com. Hindi tayo sponsored yan. We're just sharing with you that this is available. Now, buksan natin yung Revit 2020 natin. I have already installed the trial version of Enscape. Yung version ngayon, 2020, is the Enscape 2.6. Okay? Habang naglo-load yung Revit 2020 natin, balikan lang natin tong blog ni BIM Manager Architect from Canada. So he's got quite good contents. If you have time to browse, and you can go to his website. Yan. Dito na tayo sa project natin. Balikan lang natin yung lesson 10 where we have updated our model. Let's switch to full screen. Yan. Makikita nyo, this is where we left off last time. No? And you already have the Enscape tab. If you click that, nandyan na yung mga commands niya. If you click start, just click the start button, lalabas na yung licensing dialog. It's asking you to either buy it or try it. So tayo dun lang muna tayo sa trial. Subukan muna natin. So it gives us 14-day trial, and then we will decide if we will buy it or we will not. Ito yung rendering niya, no? So it gives you a good rendering, quite good. Yung wall natin dito is gray dahil wala pa tayo na i-apply na material. This is basically concrete, but you can see the material on the boundary wall, and you can see it's pretty easy to hover through, no? By default nito nandun siya sa aerial view, and you just sort of use the W and S and A and D or your arrows to control it. You can also use your mouse button to control it. So if you have a very detailed model already, and if you have applied the materials, for sure you will have a very nice and very attractive rendering. Kita nyo, pati yung shadow niya is quite good, and the vegetation, the plantings look realistic. Ayan, ikot lang tayo. I believe meron din itong meron din itong version where you can walk, no? Where you can walk. Subukan natin. Where you can walk around the building. Of course, the fly-through is above the eye level, and the walk around is on eye level. Ito, subukan nating lumakad. Pag lumakad tayo, it's on the walk mode. You are basically on the ground walking. Ayusin lang natin yung angulo natin, okay? Ito, paspasan lang talaga. We did not prepare for this. Just trying to show you that these are the buttons that can be used, and you can walk around the building. Just rehearse it properly. And actually, really, rendering and creating animation takes a lot of time. Kaya, ang pricing nito is maganda rin ang pricing, no? So, compared to a static 3D render, the animation, of course, gives you a 360 view of the structure or of the environment that you are showing. Kaya mahal, no? Per second nga ang rates nito, I believe. And you need a really strong computer to get your renderings really done. When you buy a software, licensed software, you have to compare that, partner that with quite a strong workstation. I recommend a ZBook if you're using a laptop, or a Xeon processor for desktops, and minimum 32 GB RAM. If you can go for 64 or 48, that's very good. And of course, yung mga graphics card naman natin, yung mga latest na. The Nvidia have all these latest graphics card. So that's our review of Enscape and review of some websites where we can download families that we can use. Ito, subukan pa natin kung paano siya gumawa ng movie, no? So it has this button where you can create a movie. You sort of rehearse the movement, and then afterwards i-playback mo. Maiksi lang. I know you're already excited. Please do download this trial version, and if you can purchase it, very well, purchase it. No? Yan, play natin to. Yan, lumalabas yung trial version watermark niya. Ayaw niya ibigay sa atin. It's just give you a sneak peek of the rendering. Let's go back to this Enscape. Tingnan lang natin yung library, no? This is when you buy the Pro version. Yung mga library dito are available. Looking at the animals, looking at some construction families. Marami na din talaga siyang available na families, built in, that you can readily use, that you don't need to download from external sources like yung nabanggit natin kanina na Revit City and Beam Object. Okay, so if you buy it, you're not just buying the software, you're buying all of the assets that are included in it. So for interior design practitioners, nandyan siya, ang daming furnitures, and they have also vehicles. Yan, bicycle, different cars, available na yan. But if you can see those star, means it is for sale and we cannot use it. So that's see, asset cannot be placed because you have to buy it. Yung mga may star na yun. Sorry, we haven't bought the software. Sana nagbigay sila, no, para meron tayong masampulan. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. This is our first ever review of certain blogs and softwares